All right. Hello, once again, my name is Dabo, and this is part of the Bitcoin concept of money series. If you have made it this far, then well done to you. In our last lecture, we compared the issues the current financial system had, the fiat system, and then how Bitcoin, those issues were much better with Bitcoin, and how Bitcoin is a much better store of value, is a much better option, is a much better upgrade. I mean, we should take if the next evolution of money should be towards Bitcoin. Now, I'll make a disclaimer here. This is not by no means your financial advisor. This video or the series of video are just for educational purposes. And if since that's out of the way, then we can proceed. I've just learned about Bitcoin, its evolution, and of course how it works, and some of the benefits it presents. So I think what I want to go further is to do is talk about Bitcoin, like where you can get how to recognize Bitcoin, like the acronym, the crypto acronym for it, which you can see here is BTC. Okay, Bitcoin is in the crypto space. Wherever you see BTC, it's like your currency. Like the naira is the abbreviation. So the abbreviation is NGN. Okay, for Bitcoin is BTC. So whenever we say BTC, we mean Bitcoin. Okay, in the crypto community. Now, you've been hearing, I've been talking about Bitcoin, and then you're wondering, okay, that I've heard about Bitcoin. I think it's good. I would like to have some of it. I would like to acquire some of it. And what next will I do? I think then we'll start talking about cryptocurrency exchanges. Okay, we'll start talking about cryptocurrency exchanges. Okay, in order to acquire Bitcoin, we go to usually the basic way to acquire Bitcoin or cryptocurrency is to use the exchanges, okay, the cryptocurrency exchanges. And talking about cryptocurrency exchanges, I think for me, I think in the future, I think this will be the future banks, or I think banks. I think crypto is here to stay. Okay, I think Bitcoin and friends are here to stay. So I think if you ask me, in another 20, 50 years, I think cryptocurrency exchanges would overtake banks. Okay, they would overtake banks, and the banks that would survive would be those that evolve. Okay, add crypto, begin to add crypto exchanges. We've seen some banks already do that. Okay, some crypto exchanges are now offering banking services, some banking services. A few banks are beginning to offer some crypto, not really like light crypto services. So I think in the future we'll have a situation where either cryptocurrencies take out the banks, or there'll be a merger, okay, of cryptocurrencies and banks, because I think the future is cryptocurrencies. I think the future is Bitcoin and friends, and the current banking institution cannot cater for that. So cryptocurrency exchanges will be very important going into the future. So talking about that, I think the easiest, I think for acquiring of Bitcoin, you can get them at different exchanges. Binance is one. You have Luno for Nigerians. Binance is the biggest cryptocurrency exchange, even though it wasn't the first. I think Luno was the first that came into Nigeria. But as it stands, Binance has overtaken them because they're more innovative and a much more bigger exchange. So Binance, you can get at Binance. You can buy cryptocurrencies from Binance. Luno, so you get from Luno. You also have what we call KuCoin. Okay, it's another popular exchange. We also have Coinbase. There are a whole lot of cryptocurrency exchanges. There are a whole lot of them. But I always advise you stick to as minimum as possible. Okay, Binance, yeah, Luno, maybe KuCoin. Okay, because most of them are not up to par. Like they are not. It's like you're choosing a bank to bank with. You don't want to just bank with every other bank. So crypto exchanges too. You must be careful. You must be careful in picking your cryptocurrency exchanges because there can be scams out there. So I'm going to be vouching for Binance, yeah, Luno, KuCoin. These are some of the top exchanges, so you want to be dealing with them. Now, you would ask, okay, once I get my cryptocurrency, how do I store? How do I take custody? Now there are three ways you can take custody. Now you can go to an exchange and buy it, okay? Exchange, you bring your Naira, your dollar, and then the exchange gives you your cryptocurrency. Now the exchange, what they do, they are custodians. They are custodians, okay? Custodians, okay? Now these exchanges are doing just exactly what currently what banks are doing. Banks are custodians. The money you have is being held in your bank account, okay? Now cryptocurrency, you can buy Bitcoin on Binance. On the first level, there are three levels, okay? On the first level, okay? Level 1, which is okay, there's nothing wrong. On level 1, you can keep it with the exchange, okay? The exchange can hold your cryptocurrency, okay? Level 1, okay? Now level 1, your Bitcoin you can keep it in the custody of the exchange, okay? Custody of the exchange, okay? Do not mind my handwriting, okay? Now level 2, you take custody, okay? You take custody. Now level 1 is where you buy the Bitcoin and then you store it. Now the exchange provides a wallet for you, personalized wallet, Bitcoin wallet, where it stores it for you. Now for you to interact with that Bitcoin, you need to log into the exchange. That means, and exchange have their passwords and all that. So you need to know your password, remember it, log into the exchange, and then interact with your Bitcoin in the exchange. Okay. In other words, the exchange that holds your Bitcoin. In other words, the exchange that holds the keys to your Bitcoin. I don't want to go too deep into it. Okay, let's just say the exchange holds your Bitcoin, and they can choose to do with your Bitcoin whatever they like. Okay, in other words, if you're not in custody, since you're not in custody of it, okay, you could try to use your Bitcoin and they could tell you, hey, we're carrying out maintenance, so you cannot have your Bitcoin at this time. You get the check, okay? So that's level 1, which is okay. As a beginner, if you buy your Bitcoin, you keep it in your exchange, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? We trade, there's a lot of trading that happens on exchanges. It's not just to buy, we trade. Okay, so sometimes we keep cryptocurrencies on exchanges. That's okay. Now, level 2 is where I'm talking about wallets. Okay, you see wallets here. Now, there are two types of wallets. We call software wallet and hardware wallet. Now, this is the level where you take custody of your cryptocurrency. You take custody of your money. You take custody of your Bitcoin. Okay. All right. So, and there are two sorts of wallet. We have the soft wallet. The software wallet is your software wallet, as the name goes, okay? It's like a program, okay, that runs either on the web or on your phone on an app, okay? It's like a client. It holds your Bitcoin for you. Now you have access to the wallet, okay? As long as you know your keys, you keep the keys. You are in charge, okay? Now a hardware wallet, okay, is a situation. It's the same thing like a software wallet where you take custody. But in this situation, okay, so like I was saying, your hardware wallet is just like your software wallet, okay? It's a client, it's a software, but yeah, it runs a software, but this time, instead of something that runs on the web, okay, or on your phone or like an app on your phone. Okay, this one comes just as the name goes, hardware. Okay, it has a hardware. It's something like this. Okay, a hardware. Now you store your cryptocurrencies here on this hardware. Now, the difference between this and the software wallet is that the software wallet is always online. In other words, interacting, is always interacting with the web or with the internet. It is always online. We call it hot wallet. It is always online. While this, it is, you only go online with this when you want to check, okay, your balance, okay, or you want to synchronize with the chain, with the blockchain. Okay, what it does is it goes online and then synchronizes. By synchronize, I mean it goes online and updates its record to the latest data in the blockchain, to the latest ledger record of the blockchain. Okay, so I could give somebody my Bitcoin wallet address. Okay, I can give someone my Bitcoin wallet address and ask them to send me some Bitcoins. Now they can send me some Bitcoins. Now I do not need to go online to receive it. Okay, same thing with your software wallet. You do not need to go online to receive it. Now, but with the hardware wallet, once you connect your hardware wallet, you use it works kind of with a USB, like a USB device. Okay, you just connect it to a computer that is online, and then it will synchronize. And once I connect my hardware wallet to the internet, it will synchronize and tell me, hey, you've received so Bitcoin. Okay, and then once I'm done, I take it off. Now, the difference between this and the software wallet that runs on the web or on your app is that the software wallet is more exposed, okay, to hacking, okay, while this is more, this one is called the cold storage. It's since it is kept away from the from the web or from the net, it keeps it more, it makes it much more safe. Okay, it's like your vote. Okay, if you when you start getting into cryptocurrencies and then you start accumulating, maybe you do not want for safe storage, so you use a hardware one. But software wallet, hardware wallets, they are all safe. Okay, if as long as you do not compromise your keys or your passwords or whatever, you're okay. If a wallet was hacked, if a wallet was hacked and someone lost their cryptocurrency, it's either they were careless with their keys or their password or something. Okay, it's not no one. You can't just be hacked like that. And just so I make this clear, the Bitcoin network can never be hacked. It has not been hacked and it can never be hacked. I already told you, for you to change the record on the Bitcoin network, you have to make sure every other node, every other computer, or every other participating computer on that network has to also change alter their own records. Like I said, it's a distributed ledger. So you're not just going to change one ledger or two, you have to change millions, and that's crazy. That's just impossible. So the Bitcoin network has never been hacked. If you hear of a hack, it's either an exchange has been hacked, an exchange like Binance, Luno, KuCoin, Coinbase, or someone will say, hey, I lost some cryptocurrency. Yeah, they were hacked because maybe they gave out scammers online and then tricked you, and then you gave out your keys or your password. It's the same way your bank accounts get hacked when you lose money from your bank account. So that is that. You have software which is run on the web or your phone, your app, or your like an app. And then you have the hardware, which is physical, which you can store, both of them, you can store your cryptocurrencies on them. So that is that. They are both safe, but for better security, the cold storage, which is the hardware wallets, are much better. This is produced by a company called Ledger. You can check them on Ledger. You have Tezos too that produce a hardware wallets. Okay, but as a beginner, you do not need to go with hardware wallets. You're just getting your feet wet. So software wallets, if you don't want to store your cryptocurrency with the exchange, you can just get software wallets. There are a whole lot of them online for you to download, either running on your system or on your application on your phone as an app. So it's all good. So that is that. Then next, we look at CoinMarket. Yeah, CoinMarket.com. Okay, this is where we usually look at all the cryptocurrencies, list of cryptocurrencies that are on the market. It's like a market for cryptocurrencies. Okay, you have a list of cryptocurrencies, their market cap, their price, how they've been doing, price change, and all so on. There are over, just so you know, there are over 6,000 cryptocurrencies, and new ones every day. New ones every day. And I'm going to tell you now. Now, out of all the cryptocurrencies, okay, maybe only 10% of them, or less than 10%, that will succeed at the end of the day. Because you must understand, this is the next evolution of money. So there's a whole lot of experimentation here. That's why I said, I think I made a disclaimer. This is by no means financial advice video for us, a financial advice, not your financial advisor. So cryptocurrencies are very risky in terms of investments. They are risky. They are new technologies. So and as such, they come with a whole lot of volatility. But if you, that's why I took time to educate you. I did not just rush you telling you about Bitcoin and all that. I had to take you through the concept of money, the principles of money, properties of sound money, and all that. So I giving you all that information. So now you need to use that information, do with it with what you will, and then decide if you want to delve into this new technology. But personally, I think this is where the world is going to. Like I said, there are over 6,000 cryptocurrencies, each of them claiming to do one thing, one fantastic thing, another. But for someone that's been in the space for a while, most of it, 90% of them are just hype, hogwash. So you really need to be careful with a whole lot of just, you will hear your interest with cryptocurrency, you hear many people are cashing out. Same way a whole lot of people are being wrecked. So you need to know what you're doing. And that's why I make these videos for you, so for you to get well informed, so you can make the right decisions as you go on with your cryptocurrency story. Okay, so I have said a whole lot in the series, so you can always use other resource. You can check online, you can contact me. I have some of you have my contact, you can always contact me, and I could delve deeper into some of these things. And if you're interested in hooking up, getting yourself registered with these exchanges, yeah, because crypto exchange, you need to register, do your KYC and all that. I have a link on the description. You can use my Binance link, get registered, and to do me a little favor. Thank you. So that's about it. I think Bitcoin is the future. I think that's where we're going. So that's about it from me. Thank you.